the deflection as Fresno's comes back and wins. Santa Maria will put up a three. Bang! Santa Maria!
Here's Warner. Here comes a headed jam. Counted for two. Field. Adios! And the Falcons win on a walk-off. And it's saved. What a game. Cortez smacked
To the left. That is gone.
Lob for Perez. That's my play. Off the backboard. Count it. And a win.
And a win. Ryan Perez wins the game for the Santa.
Focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Alrighty, welcome back to our broadcast here on Real Sports Live. Once again, coming to you here from PSJ High School here in San Juan, Texas. It is baseball time in Texas All-Star Week, coming to you from the BCARGV All-Star Game, Game 1. This is the sub 5A, so we'll have 4A to below, and it will kick off the 5A and up tomorrow. Again, we thank you for joining us here, coming to you from the bottom half of the first inning. And as we're set to go underway, but we'll tell you what you missed here. We got Diego Guerra ground out in a 1-3 put out. Jaden Lopez gets on board off an error, and then David Garza goes out on a 6-4-3 double play to bring us to the bottom half of the first inning. We thank you for joining us. Expect the best of the best in this matchup, or as I like to call them, the cream of the crop. We thank you for joining us here again. Sub 5A below, so 4A, 3A, 2A, 1A, you name it. And Molina who's leading things off. A ball lifted down to center field, diving. He makes a catch on his knees, now put one away. As Molina will fly out down, an F8 on the scorebook, puts one away. Comes the pitch, that one missing for a ball, 1-0 count. And a scorcher here on a Wednesday afternoon in San Juan, 99 degrees, first day of summer yesterday. So expect things to only heat up as we go on to the fall months. Pitch upstairs, missing for a 2-0 count. Jason Cantu again, the senior ace on Rainbow, the Olu signee, will be taking his start on the mound. 4 Raymondville products in this lineup here for the East. Is that one missing downstairs, and it's 3-0. Ruben Rodriguez on the call. Joe Boley to my right controlling the switching. And Rudy Samaripa Jr. controlling your outfield cam. Pitch inside, so a 3-0 goes to a 3-1. The screamer down the left field. Fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. That puts 2 down, so 2 flyouts back-to-back, a flyout to center field and a flyout to left. We'll get the first 2 outs here in the bottom half of the first inning. Molina went down. Start things off on the flyout to center. Dante de la Rosa out of La Gruya. Goes down. Brings in Jacob Garza out of La Villa. Side for a strike, 0-1. So ball being popped up and will land in the seats right next to the press box. So now a 0-2 count dug up quickly on Jacob Garza. It was a 3-1 count on Dante La Rosa before the flyout out to left. Jacob Garza out of La Villa. Scantu on the 0-2, has him right where he wants him, kicks and deals. Another fly ball right above the press box. As Jacob Garza continues to battle out here in the opening inning for the West in the bottom half of the first. Have your on deck cam right there. Steven Martinez out of Hidalgo. Yo 2, Cantul deals. Just a bit downstairs, and he finds the zone for a strike, the low shelf. Cantul will pick up his first strikeout. So 1-2-3 here, and after one complete out of 9, we're shut up at 0-0. We'll go to the top of the second. You're watching Real Sports Live.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000.
Back here at Real Sports Live, top half of the second inning. We thank you for joining us once again. Jason Cantu, Sabas Gallegos, Eddie Garza, 4, 5, 6 due up here in the top of the second inning. And Jason Cantu, the big slugger, the four-sport athlete out of Rainville, digs in. Sees a ball to start things off. And Cantu, the Olu signee, will be taking his action out to the NAIA for his college ball. And he rips one down the left field. That one has a chance, and it drops, and it bounces off the wall. Cantu has a chance for extra bases, and he's going to stay put with the stand-up double to start things off. Jason Cantu with the powerhouse shot. It's a piece of that one. That one dings off the wall past the left fielder. So the Rainville Tribe continues as Sabas Gallegos will come in the shortstop. Pitch inside first strikes. He catches Gallegos swinging and missing. Pitch takes a hop off the dirt. Cantu's going to troll his way down to third. Hitting Cantu, Gallegos, Garza. 4, 5, 6 the order here after a 1-2-3 top of the first. As a fly ball, that one will land in the stands. Or just beyond the stands. Evens up the count at 1-1. And folks, this week on the diamond will continue tomorrow with the 6A, 5A All-Star game for baseball. And then we'll have our South Texas Area Regional Showcase. It's a ball going to be just over the glove of the second baseman. And that'll score one in. Salvas Gallegos gets the RBI and gets the ball rolling for the East as they get a run in the bring Cantu from third. Cantu starting off with a big double, a stand-up double gets brought in by Salvas Gallegos. Replay here on the right side of your screen. Hard hit ball just getting over the glove of the second baseman. And Cantu scoring from third. So nobody down. This brings in Eddie Garza. Gallegos stays put over at first. Pitch finds the zone. Evens up the count at 1-1. One gets a piece of Garza. Put 2 runners on as Gallegos will move on down to second. I think it hit him from our angle, but going to keep a runner on first. He's going to stay back in. Roll a foul ball, makes it a 1-2 count. There's Salvas Gallegos, our annual product, on board with that RBI single per inning. Cantu, again, he started off the inning with that stand-up double. As the 1-2, here comes the pitch. That went down off the turf. It evens up here. We're at 2-2. And a beautiful day for a ball game if you're a fan of the heat. 99 degrees. And summer kicking off yesterday. 2-2 count. That one does get a piece of him. Garza will be hit by a pitch. And move on down to first. Now 2 runners on board. This brings in Sam Tagle. Sam Tagle out of Rio Hondo. Bobcats here who are at a 32-4A will now be in 32-3A for the 2023 baseball season. Quick meeting on the mound. Sam Tagle will be playing first base here. He's been playing first base for the East on the defensive side of things. And the big slugger out of Rio Hondo. Comes the pitch. This ball line gets stopped by a third baseman out at 1. So they get the out at third on the leadoff runner. It's the finally long-awaited first out at the top of the second. And Eddie Garza gets on board safely at second. The runner stayed put at first and second.
Representing Raymondville, number 11, Fernando Torres.
Off a fielder's choice, Tagle will get on board. This brings in Robbie Gaitan. Robbie Gaitan coming in. Inside for a strike. Robbie Gaitan, the Santa Rosa Warrior. Head coach Tony Lee, all part of the coaching staff for the East. Rush out of Lightford, the head man for the East. And one just a bit too inside, evens up the count at 1-1. All found back to the screen. Count goes 1-2. Outside evens up the count at 2-2. It's inside. Catches got down looking. That's out number 2. Strikeout number 1 here for the East. For the West, excuse me. Good pitch there. We'll give you the replay on the right side of your screen, presented by Sound Padre Island. Plan your trip at SoPadre.com. Brings in Jesus Vasquez, hitter number 9 in the lineup. Sees one well upstairs for the 1-0 count. Well, fouled off on the high part of the screen, evens it up. Swings that one downstairs, a 1-2 count. Pitch upstairs, evens it up. So Deuce is wild, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down here in the top of the second. Runners on first and second for the East. High foul ball will land on the roof of a building. Count remains 2-2. And Vasquez, hitter number 9 in the order. As you see, he'll get on the top of the lineup on deck. Waiting to flip it over. All hit up the middle. Good stop there by the shortstop. Bobbled and slides into second just to get the out. Up there by the shortstop. Replay on the right side of your screen on a 2-2 count. Vasquez lines one to the shortstop. Good stop. Bobbles, but slides in just in time. But the damage is done off the RBI single by Salvas Gallegos. In a productive top of the second, we go to the bottom half of the second inning after this here on Real Sports Live.
Looking for your favorite album from the past? First pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Orange Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rodo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
Get her Real Sports Live. Things off in the bottom half of the second inning. Steven Martinez, Keanu Escobar, Jaden Silguero, 4-5-6 to start things off in the bottom of the second. Now down off the RBI single by Salvas Gallegos in the top of the second. Gone through back on the mound, picked up a strikeout to retire the side off Jacob Garza. Sees one missing the zone for a 1-0 count. Hit just a bit outside high, 2-0. Now a 3-0 count early on Steven Martinez. Martinez and Cantu, no stranger to each other, both competing in the same district, 32-4A. Marcel Dago, the 32-4A district champions, going unbeaten in the regular season. So 4 straight balls, and it'll be the first walk Cantu allows in the game. The first walk of the ball game as Martinez will take a trip on down the first.
Now batting, number 3, Kevin Cantu.
Brings in Kevin Cantu. Keanu Escobar out of La Villa. Keanu Escobar, a multi-sport athlete. We saw him in football. We saw him in basketball. Now here we are in baseball. Not player of the game in a matchup against MMA during the Texas high school football season way back in October. It's a chopper here over to the second baseman. Good stop, a chance for a double play. Get the out at second. So Keanu gets on board off of fielder's choice. And a replay here. Good play, good stop there by the second baseman. They do get the out over at second base, but Escobar gets on board at first. This brings in Jagan Silguero, another La Villa product. It's a high pop-up being tracked down by the second baseman and gets under it. He reels it in. So Silguero will fly out on a pop-out. Over to second base. So Rene Reina now coming in. RJ Reina. So 2 down here. Takes his first stab out of the evening. Runner on first in the form of Keanu Escobar. Cantu deals. Runner gonna go. Here comes the throw to second. Escobar just beats the throw. He'll move up 90 feet again, folks. We're playing a 9-inning game. Not your traditional high school 7 innings. Here, hands again. Runner gonna go. Trying to go back to third, but he moves on back to second. And RJ Reina out of La Villa. Pitch well upstairs. Runner advances on down to third. Like the ball got out of Cantu's arm just a bit too early. Inside for a strike. Count 2-2. Ball chopped up, but goes foul down the line. Derek Amato Legruya on deck. The ball chopper just stays fair, and it's in a roll foul. That ball was hugging down the right field first base line. We're finally rolling out of bounds, so Reina continues to stay on board on a lengthy at-bat as he continues to battle out. And Derek Amato on deck. Read 2 count, a foul ball. And just a bit wide of the seats. Read 2 count on Reina. Come through, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 called. And Cantu picks up his second strikeout. This time he catches Reyna swinging. And his first 2 strikeouts retire the side. First in the bottom of the first, now here in the bottom of the second. As it gets some runners on board, but it can't score. We go to the top of the third. After 2 complete, the East leads 1-0. You're watching Real Sports Live.
North Sam Houston in San Benito is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit.
Real Sports Live, Ethan Tagle out of Rainbow will start things off here in the top of the third inning. And we thank you for joining us on a beautiful Wednesday afternoon. It's inside. Took the count at 1-1. Ball and line drive caught by the pitcher. There by the pitcher, gets one away, so then Tagle will line out. Top of the third, a line out to start things off. Back up the mound. Swing and a miss for a strike. Big swing and a miss. Two down.
Now batting, number 6, Alex Rojas.
So two down quickly here in the top of the third. Off of line out by Tagle and a strikeout by Galvan. The ball popped up down in foul territory, and makes a tough catch, and he gets it. First baseman gets it on the fly, losing his hat, but makes the grab in the process. Go now here to the bottom half of the third inning. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
SoPadre.com.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We're the Lady Cougars and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals and you're watching Real Sports Live.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most.
And welcome back to the broadcast here, bottom half of the third inning. Derek Amato to start things off. Derek Amato out of La Gruya. Through with 2 strikeouts, comes back in. Deals 1 for a strike to start things off here in the bottom half of the third inning. Jason Cantu only allowing 1 hit on Keanu Escobar. He's picked up 2 strikeouts. And both strikeouts have been to end the innings in the bottom of the first and in the bottom of the second. Good pitch. Breaking ball finds its way inside and quickly 0-2 now on Derek Amato. Getting our 32 4A battle right here. Of course, Gruya and 4A. Rainville and 4A as well. 0-2. Cantu deals. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 called. Strikeout number 3 for the senior out of Rainville. Good pitch there by Mason Cantu as Amato goes down. AJ Contreras now coming in. Here comes the throw, well off and late as AJ Contreras gets on board. And a slow roller. Play here on the right side of your screen. Good stop there by Cantu. This brings in Ryan Galvan. It's a ball lifted down, tracked down by the third baseman in foul territory. That one popping out of his glove. Owen Count looks like you have to fight the sun in this ballpark. You're standing on this ballpark, you're facing south or north-northwest. Of course, the sun sets in the west, so you had third baseman tracking it down. Diego Guerra trying to make the play in foul territory as the runner goes. No throw will be made to contest. A stolen base here for the West. Speedy AJ Contreras out of La Villa. And Galvanian, his first at bat. This one out back and takes a bounce. One just skipped over the screen. Runner gonna go. Here comes the throw, and the catcher takes a skip off the turf. And Contreras gets on board the third safely as the throw a bit too low by the backstop for the East. Again, it's David Garza playing behind the plate for the East All-Stars. And Ryan Galvan swings and misses, and he'll go down. Strikeout number 4 here for Jason Gandu as he continues to heat up.
Now batting, number 10.
So 4 of his strikeouts here. 3 of them have been on swinging out and missing, and he's caught Jacob Garza looking to retire the side. The first 2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd are strikeouts. It's outside, 1-0 count. It's Devin Handy out of Monte Alto. Pitch missing the zone, 2-0 count early on Handy. And so for these All-Star games, they're going 12 deep in the lineup. The ball fouled back and take a bounce off the press box. As a 2-1 count goes in here on Devin Handy. On deck, the Gria Gator, Kevin Cantu. Mitch missing once again, so a 3-1. Here 2 away in the bottom half of the 3rd, both off strikeouts by Jason Cantu. And 4 strikeouts for the Rainville product. Again, we'll be taking talents to Olu. Alongside Chase Roberts from Harlingen South. Pitch missing, so the second walk Cantu will allow, the first being Steven Martinez. That puts runners on the corners here. This brings in Kevin Cantu. We have a battle of the Cantus, Kevin versus Jason Cantu. Cantu out of Gruya.
Number 3, Kevin Cantu.
George Molina, the top of the order on deck. Runner gonna go. And the throw won't be made, so now 2 runners in scoring position. The tying run at 3rd. Potential lead taking run at 2nd. Getting Molina on deck. Big swing and a miss. It'll be strikeout number 5 for Jason Cantu as he continues to heat up. So 5 strikeouts for the Rainville product. And the West was knocking on the door, but they leave runners stranded in scoring position. After 3 complete, the East still up 1-0. We go to the top of the 4th here on Real Sports Live.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
We're the Red Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our unlimited potential.
We are Santa Rosa and you're watching Real Sports Live.
The most important moments in a child's life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances their future and success. That's why we are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HCISD, we provide these opportunities for our youngest learners to foster their imagination and let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
We are Edinburgh Bella and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction.
Back here to Real Sports Live, Diego Guetta starts things off in the top of the 4th inning. Guetta 0 for 1 on a 1-3 ground out in the opening top of the 1st. As a strike finds the low shelf of the zone. Again, so the top of the order, Guetta, Lopez, Garza. Oh, 1 count, that one just off the turf. Evens it up at 1-1. And we thank you for joining us here for Diamond Week, as I like to call it. We have our All-Star Game for baseball, and then we'll have our South Texas Area Regional Showcase. As a chopper back to the pitcher. Light toss to first. Diego Guetta will be retired, and deja vu, he went down in the 1-3 ground out in the top of the 1st inning, and he'll go on a 1-3 ground out once again. In the top of the 4th. So 1 down is Jaden Lopez now coming in. Jaden Lopez, the Tarpon product. Sees one just a bit too high, just missing the zone. Swing and a miss to the low one once again, evens it up at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 down here. A 1-0 lead for the East. He got started off in the top of the 2nd. Salvas Gallegos driving in Jason Cantu after a stand-up double. Egg swing and a miss. We see Jaden Lopez trying to chase down that fastball. Two count, here comes the pitch. This ball going to be fouled off and nearly missing a light tower. We've seen that happen a few times during some of our broadcasts. An instance in Harlingen South versus San Benito. Isil Padilla fouls one off and hits the light towers. This one hits down the middle. This one finds the gap and it drops. Little Texas leaguer. Start things off here in the top of the 4th. Jaden Lopez, he got on board off an error in the top of the 1st, and here he is getting a single in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, number 7, David Garza.
David Garza coming in. Ball goes foul down the first base line. 1 count, David Garza 0 for 1 on a 6-4-3 putout to end the top of the 1st inning. Again, this would have been a normal game. We would have gone halfway through. And this is a 9-inning ball game for you baseball fans. More the merrier, huh? A 1 count on David Garza. This ball finds the gap between 1st and 2nd as Lopez is going to roll the dice and round for 3rd. He'll slide in untouched. David Garza picks up a single. He'll go 1 for 2. A hard hit ball finding the gap between 1st and 2nd. So Runners now on the corners at first and third. Well, the big hitting Jason Gantu is 1 for 1 off a stand-up double in the top of the second. On the first pitch he saw, and he's hungry for another one. He fouls one back. One fact about Jason Gantu this season, he had a 17-game hitting streak starting from the preseason. As he chases another one, this one goes down the right field line. Foul lands on top of the batting cage. This beautiful facility here at PSJ High, 31-6A. Arguably the top team this season in the Valley, going 16-0 in district, only losing 3 of their preseason games, their non-district games. The 0-2 count. Runner gonna go on a high pitch. Now 2 runners at scoring position. As David Garza moves on down to second. Ball finds the gap between first and second. Gantu will pick up an RBI single as 1 run will come in. David Garza hot on his tracks. Here comes the throw, and it just gets past the backstop. And Gantu now going to go for extra bases. Here comes the throw to third, and he's out at third. Jason Gantu, a dead duck at third, going to gamble here as he brings 2 runs in, so he does his job. Maybe the action here so that Garza just comes in. Here comes the throw to third, and the throw is well deep from foul territory near the wall, near the back wall. Nevertheless, Gantu brings in 2 RBIs, but is called out at third. So a 3-0 lead here as this brings in Sabas Gallegos. Sabas Gallegos currently 1 for 1 in RBI single. He brought in Gantu in the top of the second inning. And so the base is clear. So 2 down here. Jacob Garza de la Villa pitching again. They're going 12 deep in this lineup, not your traditional 9, to accommodate all these all-stars. That's strikeout. Committed number 3 here by the West. The damage is done. Jason Gantu a 2 RBI triple in a sense, but he gets picked off at third. So a 3-0 lead after 3.5 complete. We go to the bottom of the 4th here from the BCARGV Sub-5A All-Star Game here on Real Sports Live.
Academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the
Back here to Real Sports Live, bottom of the 4th inning, some new defensive setups. We'll have Sabas Gallegos move on down to first. Gantu goes to shortstop. Gantu pitching a beauty, 5 strikeouts in his opening innings. This brings in Sam Tagle out of Rio Hondo. George Molina, the top of the order, starts things off here in the bottom. half of the fourth inning. He went down on a fly out to center field to start things off in the bottom of the first as Stogler kicks and deals his opening pitch and ranking ball just a bit too high. Missing. It's a 2-0 count to start things off on Molina. Again, Molina going down on a fly out to center in the bottom of the first. Molina, De La Rosa, Garza. 1-2-3 due up. As a lifted ball down into right left field, being tracked down, and it's reeled in on the fly. Had to cover a lot of ground, but he gets under it. Left fielder Robbie Gaitan gets under it. On the right side of your screen, a hard hit ball. Again, those guys down and let them go on the move. This brings in Dante De La Rosa. Dante De La Rosa out of La Grulla. Does that Hector Cantu come by here? Father Jason Cantu. La Rosa in the same boat as Molina, 0 for 1. He flew out on the left field. Tagle delivers a line drive just over the glove of the third baseman. That one hugs down the line. Hands for extra bases, but De La Rosa will stay put over at first. And a hard single that threads the needle between third and the left field foul line. Replay once again. We'll go to the full screen replay presented by Rolly Gonzalez. Josh Moody loans a hard hit ball. Again, good diving effort by the third baseman. Trying to make that stop. This brings in Jacob Garza. Garza 0 for 1 in the strikeout. It was a 1-2-3 in the bottom half of the first inning. A 3 up, 3 down. It's a high pop up. This one tracked down in the infield. That's gone through. Gets under it. Didn't have to cover much ground, but he records out number 2. On a pop up to the shortstop.
Number 10, Steven Martinez.
Garza will be retired on a pop up to the shortstop. Will go 0 for 2 on tonight. Steven Martinez walked this first time around. He was gone through his first walk in. Jason gone through now at shortstop. Recorded a total of 5 strikeouts. Swing and a miss, runner going. It's going to be a high throwing. It's managed to be brought down by Ethan Tagle. An 0-2 count here on Steven Martinez. The runner advanced on down to second. De La Rosa continues to take a big lead off. The time called by Steven Martinez. Martinez, the Hidalgo product. And the Pirates capturing district in 32-4A. It's just a bit too low and inside, a 1-2 count. Sam Tagle trying to paint the corner. It's a skied ball. This one going way back. That's past the wall and gone. 2-run home run, and it's a 1-1 ball game. And Steven Martinez will take the long trot around the diamond on a 2-run home run. Just leaving the bat. Look at the replay here. That one tracked down by the left fielder, but he slows down, knowing that one was going over the wall. And a 3-0 ball game goes to a 3-2 ball game in a matter of seconds. But that's the game of baseball for you. I think it can happen in the blink of an eye. And good hit home run by Steven Martinez down the left field line. This brings in Keanu Escobar. The La Villa product got on board on a fielder's choice that retired at the side. He chases after one and it goes foul, 0-1 count. And that was a good home run, but we'll see plenty more home runs this Saturday night for our Stars Home Run Derby, featuring some of the best softball players from the Valley and Coastal Bend, kicking off at 7 p.m. Of course, 1 week before the 4th of July, we'll have some early fireworks for that one. 3-2 ball game against Keanu Escobar digging in. Grounded out. Third baseman to retire the side. Downstairs evens up the count at 1-1. And base is cleared after a 2-run home run by Steven Martinez. Ball shot back up. That one slowed over by Tagle. Tagle makes a stop. Throw to first. Just in time. Now retire the side. 4-3 put out, but the damage is done after a 2-run home run by Steven Martinez. Puts it 3-2 as we go to the top of the 5th here on Real Sports Live.
An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Viva la vida, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Harlingen Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rod Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We're those Redskins calling by, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at
Here to Real Sports Live. Garza back on the mound. Eddie Garza will start things off in the top of the 5th, and he sees one off the turf to start things off in his second at bat. Here in the top of the 5th, Eddie Garza hit by a pitch his first time around. And we thank you for joining us here. Baseball continuing tomorrow for the 5A, 6A All-Star Game. Then we'll switch gears to softball Saturday and Sunday, 25th and 26th at Raymondville, Texas, South Texas Area Regional Showcase. 3 teams from the Valley, the Racers, Lightning, Rebels, taking on some Coastal Bend teams, the Breeze, the Barracudas, and the Storm. All the fun kicks off Saturday morning, 9 a.m., so have something good to watch while you heat up your breakfast. All picked up. Here comes the throw to first, and it's in time. As it goes down, a 1-3 put out. The third 1-3 put out. Diego get out, grounding out to the pitcher twice, and now Eddie Garza grounds out to the pitcher twice. Brings in Sam Tagle. Now we're getting on board off a fielder's choice in the top of the second inning on a would-be double play by the West. Foul ball goes down the right field line and lands past the batting cages. In this facility here, the infield all turf, and once you hit the outfield, it's all natural grass. It's downstairs, evens up the count at 1-1. Dunkley took over on the mound after Jason Cantu. Bottom half of the fourth innings, he shoots one. Good stop there by the second baseman. Throw to first in time. Devin Handy and Monte Alto making the stop. Four 3 put out to get out number 2 here in the top of the fifth inning. Ando Torres coming in. Count goes 2-1. One missing the zone on Fernando Torres. That one finds the zone. Evens up the count at 2-2. Two count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off down the right field line. And a high one just a bit too inside on Torres makes it a full count. And catches him looking inside. Garza finds the zone in the high outside corner on Torres, and we go now to the bottom half of the fifth inning here on Real Sports Live.
Is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Here to Real Sports Live. On him half of the 5th inning, Jaden Sealghetto to start things off. He chops one foul down the left field line. And it was in the bottom of the 4th inning. It was a 3-0 ball game, but enters Steven Martinez, 2-run home run. Brings in Dante De La Rosa, who got on board off a single but stole a second. 0-1 count, Tagle deals. Sealghetto chases after one, and he quickly falls behind 0-2. Catches him looking here for strikeout number 1 for Tagle. That puts one away here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. On the right side of your screen on that strikeout, catches him looking. RJ Reyna coming in 0 for 1, struck out himself. He was gone through second strikeout of the evening. Pitch missing the zone for a ball, 1-0 count. That one gets a piece of Reyna. To be hit by a pitch. The second batter to be hit by a pitch behind Eddie Garza for the East. On a 1-0 count, one off to his legs. Puts him on at first base. This brings in Derek Amato. Derek Amato 0 for 1 himself. He was gone through his 3rd strikeout to start off the bottom half of the 3rd inning. Ball gets past the backstop. On base here by RJ Reyna. The tying run, scoring position at second base. Nando Torres, playing his catcher here currently for the East. East in the red and blue trim, the West in the blue and red trim. Now a balk going to be called, and that's going to move up the runner 90 feet. So now the tying run 90 feet over at third off a balk. Four-man umpire crew at first, second, and third, and at home as well. Like your traditional two-man crew, will have one in the infield and one right behind the plate. Missing 2-0 count. Now we're in 15 minutes off, starting off at 6:09 p.m. Here we are, 7:24. It's upstairs, it's 3-0. It's inside for a strike, so Tagle not willing to let Amato go away that easily. Deals one in the zone for a 3-1 count. The ball skied, being tracked down by the left fielder, and it's going to veer off just on the other side of the wall. Now a 3-0 goes to a full count in a matter of seconds. Three balls, two strikes, one down. Or foul ball. Goes down the right field line. And so Cantu moves on down to first, played shortstop in the last inning. Savas Gallegos now moves on to third. And Tagle remains on the mound. One gets a piece of Amato. One just tips off his helmet. Moves them on down to first.
Now batting, number 31, Arnolfo Contreras.
So 2 batters hit by a pitch in consecutive orders brings in AJ Contreras 1 for 1 with a single under his belt in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Get no activity in that bullpen so far. Bunt goes foul down the line. Torres and Tagle having a quick exchange, trying to give him some words of encouragement, trying to will him through it. Only no 1 count on Contreras. Runner gonna go. Now 2 runners in scoring position. Mato taking a big lead off second. Rain off third. Is this ball going to be fouled back? And that's a few feet from behind us. Ball hammered down the foul line, the left field line. Ball skied, a chance to drop in the gap. And it goes off the glove of the second baseman as 1 run will come in. And that's all they'll get, but the West ties it up. On a blooper down the gap in right, gets past the second baseman. Scored an error, but it brings in a run, and we're all tied up here in PSA. Now put here at second and third. Still 1 away. This brings in Ryan Galvan. Not a piece of that one, so no 1 count. And Galvan struck out his last time around in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. It evens up the count at 1-1. Very exciting game so far. Grounder to Cantu at first. And get the throw to home and say he's safe. Throw a bit too low and the West will take the lead. Avant gets on board and that brings in a run. Go back to runners at the corners. Good play there, good IQ by Jason Cantu trying to make the stop as he does. He gets the throw off to first. Throw from first off to home. A run scores, so a 4-3 ball game here is the West now in control. Devin Handy coming in, walked this last time around. Still with one out, so plenty of work to be done defensively here by the East. Well, it's been a very lengthy, productive inning here for the West. And a bunt laid down, picked up by Tagle, lays it off to first. That one gets a piece of handy. So the bunt pays off and then brings a runner in. So a bunt by Handy brings one more run. It's a 2-run lead, 5-3. Meeting on the mound with the official, Coach Rocha, speaking with Tagle. We'll take a timeout here as well. In the bottom of the fifth, 5-3 ball game. You're watching Real Sports Live.
We're the Lady Cougars and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great. Why wait? So, Padre?
Where Sliders brings in Kevin Cantu. He fouls one back, but he gets a piece of him as it goes back. Cantu 0 for 1. He was Cantu's 5th and final strikeout. The Gruya Gator, his second at bat of the evening. Runners on first and second, one down, plenty of leg room. Good bunt lay down, picked up by Tagle. Throw to first in time and get that long awaited out number 2. So a sack bunt moves up runners 90 feet to second and the third. So 2 runs down in scoring position, some insurance runs for the West.
Number 2, George Molina.
AJ Contreras, who started off to tie the game up. The Texas leaguer out to right field. Comes off the glove, scored an error. Then Ryan Galvan drives one in, and Devin Handy gets a bunt to bring one more run in. A 5-3 game now. Go 1 count here on the top of the order. Jorge Molina went down to left field. He grounds one. Good stop by Gallegos at third. Across the diamond, throw to first. Here comes the throw. Cantu will hold off, so he has to take the 1 hop, but he steps off the bag in the process. It's a 3-run game now. Molina scores 1. Now runners on the corners once again. Scores 2, excuse me. Well, Gallegos makes the stop at third. He gets the throw to first, takes a bounce off the turf. That's pass gone through. He's trying to worry about the tag. The second run comes in. Brings in Dante De La Rosa. Dante De La Rosa, 1 for 2, a fly out to left field and a single. His second at bat as he comes in for at bat number 3 with the runner on first. Plenty of leg room still, 2 down. Shown bunt, here comes the throw. Just a bit too late. Norez making the good throw. De La Rosa 1 for 2 tonight. Sees a second ball ahead on the count 2-0. Big swing and the miss makes it 2-1. De La Rosa was brought in after a single off the 2-run home run by Martinez. Got on board off a single, and he stole second where he was brought in by the home run. He chases after one. Pitch there by Thogler. Sam Thogler looking to pick up his second strikeout, his first being off Jaden Sealgetter to open up the bottom of the 5th inning. And it was 2 hitters hit by a pitch. RBIs coming in, 4 RBIs coming to make it a 7-3 game. Big swing and a miss, so they retire the side. Stagler picks up his second strikeout. He gets a strikeout to start the inning, then to end the inning, but the damage is done. 4 RBIs, especially capped off here by Ryan Galvan, AJ Contreras, Devin Handy, and Roberto Molina brings in 2. We go now to the top of the 6th inning after 5 complete. It's the West now on top, 7-3 here on Real Sports Live.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
We're the Red Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our unlimited potential.
Here at Real Sports Live, top of the 6th inning. We thank you for joining us. 7-3 game. That one had some heat on it, but missing the zone upstairs. 1-0 count. Sus Vasquez starts things off. He got on board. Fielder's choice his last time around. He chases after one. He'll even up the count at 1-1. Again, we thank you for joining us for Diamond Week. Of course, we'll have our softball showcase, South Texas Ever Regional Showcase, including a home run derby on Saturday night at 7 p.m. Again, 1 week before 4th of July. Why not get the fireworks started early? Some big names there. There's still Bettis, Ileana Salcedo, Lily Roach, just a few names to look out for. 6 teams, 3 Valley teams, 3 Coastal Bend teams. It's a 3-1 count now here on Jesus Vasquez. Here comes the pitch. He chases after one, evens up the count, now a full count. Steven Martinez responsible for the 2-run home run now on the mound. He's dishing out high heat, folks. He gets his first strikeout. He'll waste no time as Vasquez will go down swinging on a full count. Hidalgo product, Steven Martinez.
Now batting, number 1, Ethan Tagle.
Out number 1 is brings in Ethan Tagle. Tagle, the speedy second baseman from Raymondville. He lined out back to the pitcher his first at bat. In the top of the third as he fouls one back to the backstop. 0-1 count. And Martinez responsible for the Pirates' 16-0 run on the season. And lost to a tough Alice ball club in the bi-district round. Heck of a battle here we heard between Steven Martinez and Cash Benavidez. Pitcher duel one. The 0-1 count on Tagle, high and upstairs, evens it up at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Here in the top of the 6th inning. Another 1 upstairs, and now we're in 33 minutes have gone by in this ball game. And started off at 6:09 p.m. The pregame festivities kicked off at around 5:55. At the lineup, some scholarships being awarded. Line upstairs again, 3-1 count. Tagle looking to get on base after lining out to the pitcher his first at bat in the top of the 3rd. Three-one count. Here's the pitch. This ball hit back to the third baseman. Good stop. Throw across the diamond in the first. And in time. Good stop there. Jorge Molina making the stop. So 2 down here. Replay now. Go full screen. Tagle shoots a bullet to the third baseman and great throw to first. Across the diamond in time. So 2 down. So 5-3 put out here in the top of the 6th to put 2 away. Martinez now on the roll. It's not allowed to hit so far. He shoots a fastball in for a strike, 0-1 count. It's just missing, and it evens it up at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 down here in the top of the 6th. On Ian Galvan. Ian Galvan out of Port Isabel. Downstairs, 2-1 count. Galvan went down on the strikeout his last at bat in the top of the 3rd, 0 for 1. He chomps one back and it goes foul, not even up the count. So 2's cubed here, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Two count. Here's the pitch. Pitch missing out. Full count on Ian Galvan. Now it's going to be a walk, and Galvan will take a trip on down to first with 2 down.
Now batting, number 6, Alex Rojas.
Alex Rojas now digs in. Alex Rojas, the Santa Rosa Warrior. I have his coach, Tony Leal, here. Part of the coaching staff for the East All-Stars. No 1 count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch, high and upstairs. A little too close for comfort on Rojas. Next, Rojas, a Santa Rosa Warrior, flew out to the first baseman in foul territory in the top of the third. So he fouls another one back, and that one will just get behind the seats. It's a 1-2 count. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 down. Runner on first here in the top of the 6th inning. Alex Rojas 0 for 1 in the second at-bat. Again, it was a fly out to first. And foul territories, one of the more wider foul territories here in this ballpark. The sun slowly starting the set here at 7:47 p.m. And now we're in 39 minutes into this game. Pitch evens up the count at 2-2. Martinez looking to get that final out. He started off with a strikeout. Here comes the 2-2. Catches him looking, strike 3 called. So he starts the inning with the strikeout. He'll end it with the strikeout, as they'll leave a runner on first after a walk. The West still in control, 7-3 after 5.5. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning here from San Juan. You're watching Real Sports Live.
We are Santa Rosa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
The most important moments in a child's life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances their future and success. That's why we are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HCISD, we provide these opportunities for our youngest learners to foster their imagination and let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
We are Edinburgh Bella, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're gonna find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I
love
really
what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
Back here in Real Sports Live. Jacob Garza starts things off here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. We thank you for joining us. A shout out where you're watching from. I'll give you a little shout out on the air. Jacob Garza starts things off. 0 for 2. He struck out looking in the bottom of the 1st and popped up to the shortstop in the bottom of the 4th. Starts things off on a 1-0 count. Hard hit ball just gets past the third baseman. Garza trying to go for extra bases, but he'll stay put at first as he opens up a single to start things off here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Hard hit single. And replay presented by Roy Gonzalez, Josh Moody Loans. Make sure you give them a thank you for help sponsoring what we do. Again, we remind you what we do is free of charge. We don't charge schools. We don't charge fans to watch this. All this comes from our sponsors, so if you'd like to see how you can become a sponsor, take a look at our number that comes on during our commercial breaks. See how you can join us, or take a look at some of the sponsors you see on our screen. At least tell them thank you for allowing us to do what we do here. And we'll be bringing you Day 2 of the All-Star Showcase here. The Baseball Coaches Association will bring you the 5A, 6A All-Star Game tomorrow. And then, of course, our South Texas Area Regional Showcase. Or softball will take place this Saturday live and on site from Raymondville, Texas. He chases after one. It's an 0-2 count on Steven Martinez. And Steven Martinez, 2 strikeouts on the mound, but he's known for what he did in the bottom of the 4th. Dante De La Rosa gets on board on a single, then he goes on down to second. He blasts a 2-run home run down the left field. He cut it down to a 2-run game, and then the rest is history in the bottom of the 5th. Multiple RBIs, making it a 7-3 ball game. Hinch evens up the count at 2-2. Yeah, we thank you for joining us here on the broadcast. New pitcher here for the East. Diego Guerra, the Lyford Bulldog product. His coach, the coach here for the East All-Stars. He looks for his first strikeout and a high towering pop-up. Tracked down here by the shortstop, trying to chase it. He gets under, have to make a little bit of a stutter step from right to left, but he gets under it. Steven Martinez will go down. He'll go 1 for 2 with the walk. And he walked his first time around. Fly out to the shortstop. It's 1 down here as this brings in Gianu Escobar. Escobar not on board. Off a fielder's choice in the bottom of the 2nd inning, but he grounded out to a 4-3 putout to retire the side. And folks, let us know where you're watching from. We'll give you a little shout out here on the air.
At the plate, number 3, Giano Escobar.
2-1 count. Downstairs. It goes to 3-0. Again, Diego Guerra, the Lyford Bulldog product, on the mound for the East. Third pitcher to come in. First was gone through. He chases after one. It's 3 balls, 1 strike. One count. Comes the pitch. Ball chopped up to the second baseman. Good stop. Throw to first in time. Well ahead. Puts 2 away.
Battery died out there. That's all Rudy's coming.
Now batted, number 1, Jaden Ciguero.
So Escobar will go down here on a 4-3 put out once again. Shades of the bottom of the 4th inning. Runner on down at 3rd. Brings in Jaden Silguero. Hits inside for a strike on Silguero. Silguero out of La Villa. 0 for 2. He flew out down to the second baseman, and he struck out looking in the bottom of the 5th inning his last time around. Third at bat in the bottom of the 6th. The 0-1. Here's the pitch. When missing, and it evens up the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 down, runner on third base. Garza continues to take a big lead off. Pitch missing at the 2-1 count. Two one count. Here comes the pitch. And what 3-1 count goes on, as you see on your screen. Jacob Garza started off the inning with a single. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 down. Pitch missing for a walk. And Cielgetto again on board off balls. Now puts runners on the corners for the West. Brings in 8, RJ Reyna. RJ Reyna 0 for 1 was hit by a pitch his last time around. He struck out his first at bat in a full count. He's gone through second strikeout, throw back to first. And RJ Reyna and Derek Amato on deck.
Gets in a second.
No count. Ball slow, roller, a chance to get to first, and throw just a bit wide to the left of the first baseman. Chance for extra bases, and he gets there safe at home. 3 errors on that play. On the throw, on the tag, and another throw back. That makes it an 8-3 ball game. So RJ Reyna moves on down to third. So again, he was 0 for 1 with the walk after being hit by a pitch. He gets on board off an error and makes his way on down to third. Now a possible pitching change when we return. It's an 8-3 ball game, 5-run game here in the bottom of the 6th. As Derek Amato due up when we return. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are La Vida, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Harlingen Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rodo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and...
Back here to Real Sports Live, bottom of the 6th. 1 down. Runner on third here, 8-3 ball game. Inside for a strike, so Derek Amato coming in. He's 0 for 1. Same case as Reyna, 0 for 1 with the walk. He was hit by a pitch right behind Reyna in that bottom of the 5th inning. A very productive inning that saw those runs come in to make it a 7-3 game. It's a ball. Finds the gap between third and short. Another run will come in. It's a 6-run game now. Derek Amato. That's an RBI single Under the full screen cam. That shot there just gets past the third baseman's glove, and a run comes in. Scores R.J. Reyna from third. Again, Reyna got on board off an error, and he moved on down all the way to third on 2 errant throws later. This brings in A.J. Contreras. Hitch into the turf. Good stop there by the backstop. Ando Torres on the stop. A 1-0 count on A.J. Contreras. The single and got on board off an error, and that brought off and running the run. That's where the rally started in the bottom of the 5th. As the runner goes, here comes the throw. A second. Nagler makes a good stop off the turf, but the runner advances on down to second unscathed. On the split screen replay, good throw there. Contreras in his third at bat. He'll get kicks and deals. Here's the 2-0. That finds a low outside corner of the zone, makes it 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 down. Again, runner on second base in the form of Derek Amato. Got that RBI single, bringing in R.J. Reyna. 2-1 count, get on kicks and deals. Here's the pitch. That's inside in a 2-2 now. A.J. Contreras is giving him Arnulfo Contreras out of La Villa. Got 5 La Villa Cardinals out on that field tonight. Out in 32-2A. Pitch missing, and now a full count on Contreras. 5 Cardinals, 2 Monte Alto Blue Devils, 3 Gators, and 2 Pirates out for the West. 4 Tarpons here for the East. 2 Bobcats. 4 Bearcats, 2 Bulldogs, and 2 Warriors. It's a pitch missing for a ball. And a stolen base at the same time, so runners at the corners.
Now batting, number 25, Ryan Galvan.
Rings in Ryan Galvan. Monte Alto Blue Devil. Galvan did some damage up. He had an RBI single at the bottom of the 5th, 1 for 2. Swing and a miss for a strike, but a runner advances on down. So 2 runners now in scoring position. Some more insurance runs, a 5-run lead, 8-3. Here in Galvan's third at bat as he skies one. Guerra trying to track it down and gets it just next to the mound. So an infield fly goes up, back to the pitcher, Guerra, and that puts 2 away. Retires the side, excuse me. The damage is done as 2 more runs come in. R.J. Reyna is brought inside, and Derek Amato comes in on board. 8-3 here after 6 complete. We go to the top of the 7th inning from San Juan here on Real Sports Live.
Help.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond. We are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis.
At Get a Real Sports Live, Steven Martinez, 2 strikeouts under his belt. We go to the top of the 7th inning. As a hard hit fly ball down to left field. This one has a chance, and it's going to be reeled in at the warning track. Diego will get a start, stings off, and he'll fly out to left field here in the top of the 7th inning. And we thank you for joining us if you stayed through with us this far. BCARGV Sub 5A All-Star game, and tomorrow we'll have the 5A 6A game All-Star. Same place, same time. Counting us to bring you all the action. First pitch scheduled for 6 o'clock. So no one count here for Jaden Lopez. Got on board off an error and singled in the top of the 4th inning. Again, very lengthy lineups here. You're going 12 deep. Give everyone a chance. There's open substitutions, unlimited substitutions. 9 innings as Martinez at Augo Product continue to be on a tear to 2 strikeouts. Sees one just miss. It's a 2-1 count. And a good crowd on hand for this one. We'll have another good crowd tomorrow. Have a treehouse out in right field. Fans sitting out there making some noise, having a good time. As a chopper back up the middle. That one just gets past the shortstop glove. A good hit here by Jaden Lopez. He gets on board. And it's a single here, a 1-out single. Put on the right side of your screen, presented by South Padre Island. Plan your trip at SoPadre.com. Of course, the host of our Basketball Star Showcase. Fun past weekend. Had a beautiful, great banquet. Coach Tidwell there. It was capped off by 2 great days of basketball as Martinez continuing to remain hot. It's his first hit he allows during his tenure on the mound. Throw back to first. Not in time. And so far, Martinez has picked up 2 strikeouts, has only allowed a walk and a hit. Pitch missing for a ball, 1-0. David Garza, the man up. Grounded out on a 6-4-3 put out in the top of the 1st, singled in the top of the 4th, 1 for 2 on the night. As the lights come on here in San Juan. Another one upstairs and a bit 2 inside. It's 2-0. Chopper over to the shortstop, and that one gets off his glove. Garza gets on board, runners on 1st and 2nd.
Now batting, number 15, Jason Cantu.
Brings in Jason Cantu, and Cantu, one of the few players in both teams to be perfect so far. He's 2 for 2. Double, and he had a 2 RBI. Running 2 runs in the top half of the 4th, but he was picked off at 3rd, trying to go in for extra bases. Runners on 1st and 2nd here now. The door of opportunity wide open for the East. Allowed a 5-run deficit to come in, 8-3. They started off the game leading 3-0. Was Cantu brought in those 2 runs to make it a 3-0 lead as a blooper goes back up and falls a bit short, and no play will be made till full house, bases loaded as Jason Cantu is able to get on board. He'll remain perfect here, 3 for 3.
Now batting, number 13,
So Savas Gallegos now coming in, the 3rd baseman. Gallegos currently 1 for 2 RBI single in the top of the 2nd and struck out in the top of the 4th to retire the side. A 1-0 count and a slow chopper. No chance for a double play. So they get out number 2 and a run will come in. As a sack ground out brings in a run. They cut it down to a 4-run game. Right on the right side of your screen, again a slow chopper. And a good stop here by the shortstop and a throw to first, but again a run comes in. There's that second and third. And a 1-0 count here for Eddie Garza. Eddie Garza 0 for 1 was hit by a pitch his first at bat and a 1-3 ground out. In the top of the 5th inning as he comes in for his 3rd at bat of the night. He's all evened up on a 1-1 count. Runners on 2nd and 3rd. Potential 5th and 6th runs on board. It's a pass ball here, and now here comes Garza. Close play, and he's going to make it safely. So a costly error here. A wild pitch will bring a run in. As David Garza will score from 3rd. That just leaves Gantu as a lone runner off at 3rd base. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Martinez trying to get the West out of trouble. He's done it before as a low one downstairs. Count goes 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 down. Gantu the lone runner at 3rd. Eddie Garza again 0 for 1 with the walk. He can get his potential first hit. Sam Tagle on deck. So here comes the 3-1. Martinez deals, and that's downstairs just off the turf. Now puts runners on the corners. So top of the 6th inning, we had Martinez pick up 2 strikeouts. He allowed a walk. Now he's allowed 2 walks and 3 hits. He's also allowed 2 runs to come in. So 2 down, runners on the corners. Brings in Sam Tagle, who grounded out in a 4-3 put out his last time around, and he sees one just a little close call. It's a strike. I think it was a bit downstairs. And Martinez, 2 strikeouts. He's allowed 2 runs, 3 hits to come in. His walk 2 in his tenure so far.
You can't see it? Okay, you see the last sign? Right, just above the fence. On the pole, or is it on the fence? It's just above the fence. All you can see is just a little black camera.
Now they're going to exchange.
Go up the hill. So it's right before the hill. Yep. You guys have been watching it? Yeah, we're like zooming in and then we're like, where's this camera?
1 count. Martinez awaits his sign. Yep. As he deals it in. Big swing and a miss by Tagle makes it 0-2.
She couldn't figure out where the camera was at.
The 0-2 count. Martinez deals, and he chases after it. Now Tagle will go down on a strikeout, but the damage is done as 2 runs come in. Off an RBI sack ground out by Salvas Gallegos, and a wild pitch brings another run in. Runners left stranded on 1st and 3rd. We go to the bottom half of the 7th inning. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
It's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories. 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
And welcome here to our Real Sports Live post-game show presented by Rolly Gonzalez, Josh Moody Loans. We were told 9 innings, and now here we are. I guess we'll do our traditional 7. We give you our final count here. It's an 8-5 ball game, which started off as an East-controlled game. Results in the West, thanks to heavy hitting and thanks to a 2-run home run by Steven Martinez. They'll take the lead 8-5. So we thank you for joining us here for our post-game show. We'll give you the rundown. Final stats here. Jorge Molina will go 1 for 3 with the 2 RBI single. Dante De La Rosa will go 1 for 3 with the single. Jacob Garza goes 1 for 3 with the single. Steven Martinez, our Real Sports Live player of the game, 3 strikeouts. Picks up a 2-run home run. He'll go 1 for 2 with the walk. Keanu Escobar goes 0 for 3. Jaden Cielguero goes 0 for 2 with the walk. RJ Reyna gets on board off an error, but he'll go 0 for 2 with the walk. Derek Amato goes 1 for 2 with an RBI single on the walk. AJ Contreras goes 2 for 3. Ryan Galvan goes 1 for 3. Evan Handy will go 1 for 2. Brought in an RBI off a bunt. Got on